Hey guys, so I'm going to try to record this and see how it goes, since I've been trying to record this important message for like a week now and it just never seems to come out right. But anyways, this is a serious subject that I stand like 100% for. So basically, I've been seeing like a lot of like YouTubers having the title to their videos titled, "I tried to kill myself." And so this title of this video is going to be, I didn't try to kill myself, because I'm trying to turn a negative into a positive. It makes me sad to see all these young people out there in the world thinking about suicide and depression, and I just wanted to make a positive video about a lot of people dealing with depression and suicide, and I'm not making fun of anybody because I take this very seriously, and I myself have dealt with depression, and I know that it's really hard and it sucks, and when somebody is in a depression, and I'm not trying to compare and contrast people, I'm just trying to speak on a relatable type of sort of level. So I'm not saying, oh, well, you don't know what I've been through type of stuff, but there's people who think, I just want to let you know that you're not the only one in the world going through it. There's so many people in the world going through it, and for whatever reason, you could be elementary age, high school age, college age, adult, for any reason whatsoever. It could be bullies in high school, it could be dealing with your sexuality, it could be an adult dealing with bills and finances and relationships, anything in the world. And then there's trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, and just so many things. It just leads to sadness and anxiety and all these other subtopics. But I just want to maybe in another video go into my depression a little bit more and how I got myself out. So the other day I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone, and like I said before, you think you're all alone in dealing with loneliness and sadness, but people try to hide their depression because they don't like talking about it. But if you start talking about it, you'll see that you could have friends dealing with depression as well and you wouldn't even know. So I think that, like, for me at the beginning stage or at the end stage, I did like a lot of research, and I should have showed you, I think in another video I'll show you one of my papers that I've done in the past about it. But while I was talking to my friend, and he was talking about how he has depression, and I wouldn't even have known because people hide it really well. And I was trying to give him advice and try to like be a friend and give him advice, and he's like, friends don't give advice. And he's like, you just need to listen, and he was just being so hostile, and I wasn't getting upset because, I mean, yeah, he's my friend, but I was trying to help any way I could, but they're just going through so much chaotic emotions, and it's like you don't know what the right thing to do is, and you just kind of have to let them deal with it on their own. Like, you could say so many advice about it, and he was like, oh, I've tried this and I've tried this and I've tried everything and I'm still dealing with it, and I'm like, I didn't know what else to say, you know. It just kind of got me down a little bit because I don't like to see my friends like go through that, you know. But I was saying like all these things. So basically what I'm trying to say is, people might be like, oh, well, you don't know me, so why do you care? Because I do care. It doesn't matter if I know you or not. Like, I don't want to see every day on the news, on the television, that another young person is committing suicide for like just nonsense reasons. Like, they feel that sad or anything that they would want to kill themselves. Like, when I was dealing with my depression, like, I wasn't, like, a suicidal person. Like, I didn't want to, like, die, because I still want to do things in my life, like get married and all that good stuff. So that's kind of, some people have suicidal thoughts and other people don't. The greatest accomplishment in my life, for seriously, has been getting out of depression by myself. Because people with depression, it's super hard to get out of it, and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to get out of it all by myself. And honestly, it wasn't easy at all. It was the most hardest thing that I've ever had to go through, and I never thought I would go through it. And people say that it gets worse, it just gets worse over time, but I personally feel that it honestly gets worse before it gets better. So it's like a hill, it's like a mountain, and you're climbing that mountain, and you finally reach the top of the mountain, and it's just like such a sense of relief, and you can finally go back down that mountain and say that you accomplished that. And I just wanted to say that if anybody out there is going through depression or suicidal thoughts or anxiety or any of that, like, feel free to like talk to me about it. You can leave comments below, messages, anything, because I feel like to form some kind of connection with you guys. And just the only advice I could give, even if you don't want advice, is that for me personally, I'm a spiritual person, and spirituality helped me literally 100%, because it's so positive. And I wanted to just snap myself out of it and feel like a happy person again. And so I just thought happy thoughts, positive thoughts every single day. And again, it didn't happen overnight. It took a little while, but I was finally back to a place where I felt happy again. And it's still like, some days you feel like sad or bad or whatever. You have those blue type of days, but you just gotta remember to get through it and just be strong and think positive thoughts and do something to like distract your mind, like pick up a new hobby or anything. Music, it could be art, it could be writing, anything. But just stay strong, and I hope you guys find this really good positive message, and I hope to talk to you soon, alright? And I'll definitely talk more about it later. Alright, I'll see you guys later, bye.